Om Shri Lakshmi Narsimhaya Namaha. Saubhagya Lakshmi Upanishad. Om. Speech is rooted in my thought, mind, and my thought is rooted in my speech. Be manifest, patient to me. Be a two for me, the linchpins of the Veda. Let no Vedic lore desert me. With this mastered lore, I join day with night. I shall speak what is right. I shall speak what is truth. Let that protect me. Let that protect the speaker. Let that protect me. Let that protect the speaker. Protect the speaker. Om. Peace, peace, peace. Chapter 1. 1. Then the gods said to the Lord, Lord, expound for us the signs of the goddess of prosperity. 2. The Lord, the primeval Narayana, replied, Be it so. With intent minds, all of you gods listen. With the aid of the 15 verses, beginning with the verse Hiranyavarnam, that is, of the hue of gold, etc., meditate on the four-armed Shri, that is the goddess of prosperity, whose form is that of the fourth, who is beyond the fourth, who is supreme over all, who is present in all consecrated seats, and who is encircled by the divinities of the seat, major and minor. 3. Now the shears of the hem on Shri, consisting of 15 verses, are Ananda, Kardama, Chiklita, and Indirasuta. Of the first verse, the shear is Shri. Of the next 14 verses, the shears are Ananda, etc. Of the first 3 verses, Hiranyavarnam, etc., the meter is Anushtubd. Of the verses Kamsosmi, the meter is Brihati. Of the 2 other, Trishubd is the meter. Of the next 8, the meter is Anushtubd. Of the remainder, the meter is Parashtarapankti. The divinity is the fire, which is Shri. The seed is Hiranyavarnam. The power is Kamsosmi. The consecration of the limbs is effected with the words Hiranyamaya. Chandra Rajatsraja, Hiranyasaraja, Hiranya, Hiranyavarna, beginning with Om, ending with Namaha, that is salivation, and having the nouns declining in the devotee case. Next follows the consecration of the limbs with the triads of faces, with the verses of the Shri Sukta themselves consecrate, in order the head, the eyes, the ears, the nose, the face, the neck, the 2 arms, the heart, the navel, the pelvis, the thighs, the knees, and the shanks. 4. Seated in the spotless lotus, colored as its pollen heaps, bearing in her lotus palms lotus pear and symboled promise, of fear dispelled and boons bestowed, with jeweled crown and ornaments diverse. Wondrously adored, let Shri, Mother of the world entire, promote our fortunes ever. 5. Her seat, with the goal kept in view, set down in the pericarp the seed syllable of Shri, and in the 8-pedaled, 12-pedaled, and 16-pedaled lotuses, the half verse of the Shri Sukta, hymn on Shri. Outside it, the 16-pedaled lotus, set down the verse Ya Suhich, etc., together with the alphabet from A to L, and outside and all around set down the seed syllable of Shri. Also draw the 10 limbs of the diagram. Then invoke the goddess Shri. 6. With the limbs, example Shran, salutation to the heart. The first encasing is accomplished with Padma, etc. The second encasing with the mantras of the Lord of the world. The third with those of their weapons. The fourth encasing with the hymn of 3 invocations, etc. must be made. 16,000 utterances of the hymn must be made. 7. Of the monosyllabic incantation of Rama, the goddess of prosperity, the sheer meter and deity are Bhrigu, Nisad Gayatri, and Shri. The power of the seed is Sam. The 6 limbs are Shrim, etc. 8. Abiding in the lotus-eyed, her home, Sri Padmanabha's breast, her hands of lotus pair uphold, and surety of gifts and fear dissolved, shining like to burnished gold, bathed in waters held in jars by trunks of elephant pair agleam, like white and spotless clouds, her crown with clustered gems bedecked, in silk exceedingly pure enrobed, with sweet unguents anointed. May Shri our welfare still promote. 9. Her seat, the seat of Rama, the goddess of prosperity, consisting of 8 petals, 3 circles, divisions comprising 12 houses, and 4 sides. In the pericarp are inscribed the seed of Shri. Keeping the goal in view, worship the 9 powers with the words prosperity, elevation, glory, creation, honor, humility, individuality, upliftment, and welfare. In the dative case, each having Om in the beginning and Namaha, that is salutation, in the end. 10. The first encasing is done with the limbs, the second with Vasudeva, etc., the third with Balaki, etc., the fourth with Indra, etc. The utterance of the incantation has to be repeated 12 lakhs of times. 11. Sri Lakshmi, the giver of boons, the spouse of Vishnu, the donor of wealth, of golden form, is decked with a garland of gold and a chaplet of silver. She has the sheen of gold, is in a fortress of gold, and dwells in the lotus. She holds a lotus in her hand and loves the lotus. The pearl adorns her. She is the moon goddess and the sun goddess. Is found of bilwa leaves and is mighty. She is enjoyment, release, prosperity, increase, true increase, the plowing and the development. She is the giver of wealth and the mistress of wealth. She is faith, rich in enjoyments, the giver of enjoyments, the upholder, the ordainer. These and similar terms in the dative case, with Om in the beginning and Namaha in the end, are the mantras. The seat has 8 limbs with the monosyllable inscribed on it. 1,00,000 in number are the utterances of the incantations. The proposition is made with 1/10 of the lakh. The oblation is made with 100th part. The gratification of the twice born is one with 1,000th part. 12. Adeptship in the science of Shri is reserved for those who are free from desires, never for those who cherish desires. Chapter 2, 1. Then the gods said to him, expound the principles indicated by the fourth, that is the final, Maya. Be it so, said he. Yoga, through yoga must be known. From yoga, yoga does increase. Who through yoga is ever alert, that yogin long delights therein. 2. Awake from sleep, eating but little, when food consumed is digested aright. At ease be seated in a spot secluded, untroubled by pests, ever free of desire, such is effort. Else restrain the breath, and stray not from the path of practice. 3. Filling the mouth with breath, and in fire's seat, drawing the down breath, there arresting, with fingers 6 of hands, from thumbs commencing, stopping the ears, eyes and nostrils too, yogins behold along this way. The inner light, their minds wrapped in the course of variety musings on the sacred Om. 4. Ears, mouth, eyes and nostril must, perforce, be by yoga stopped. Clear and flawless then is heard the note in cleansed Sushumna's channel. 5. In Anhata then, resonant with strange notes, a sound is heard. Sacred becomes the yogin's body. Thus, with splendor filled and odor heavenly, he is ill no longer. 6. His heart is filled. When heart space resounds, a yogin, he becomes snapping the second knots, flows at once the breath to middle region. 7. Poised in lotus seat and others too, firm established must the yogin be. The knot of Vishnu, then rent asunder, delight wells up supreme. 8. Beyond Anhata, the unstuck note, rises the drum's resounding sound, with energy piercing Rudra's knot. The Madala's note is heard. 9. The vital breath moves on to largest space, the sure abode of all perfection thence. Ignoring mind's delight, the breath pervades all yogic seats. 10. Yoga achieved, the all-pervading sound tinkles, and hence is the tinkler styled. Then integrated the mind is adored of sages like Sanaka and the rest. 11. Identifying the finite with the infinite, the fragments with the whole, one meditates on the vast source. Thus, fulfillment found, one becomes immortal. 12. Through unity with self, prevent contact with others. So too, through self's being, oppose aught else self, thus becoming truth supreme, of all dualities free. Supreme is one forever. 13. Renounce the sense of I, of this world, of appearance so unlike. Never again is sorrow for the sage, rooted in truth, transcendent. 14. Like salt in water, melted and fused, so self and mind in oneness are blended. That concentration is styled. 15. Breath dwindles and mind dissolves, and bliss homogeneousness is found. This is concentration. 16. Fusion of lower and higher selves, free from all imaginings, is styled concentration. 17. Rid of the light of wakefulness and of the mind that dreams, rid of sleep that knows none other, free of all that causes pain, total void without reflections, such is concentration. 18. Through ceaseless concentrated sight, when thought of body there is not, then unstirring self is realized. This concentration is called. 19. Whithersoever the mind wanders, There, just there, is the prime abode. There, just there, is supreme Brahman that abides alike everywhere. Chapter 3 1. Next the god said to him, Teach us how to discern the 9 wheels. Be it similarity, said he. Be it similarly, said he. At the base is the wheel of Brahman shaped like a threefold circle of waves. In that root is a power. One should meditate on it in the form of fire. Just there is a seat in the form of desires. It yields the objects of all desires. Such is the basic wheel. 2. The second is the wheel of Swadhisthana. It has 6 petals. In the center of it is a west-faced phallus. One should meditate on it as resembling a sprout of coral. Right there is the seat of the cradle, yielding the power to attract the world. 3. The third is the wheel of the navel, a wide whirlpool with a form crooked like a serpent's. Meditate in its center on the serpent's power, effulgent like a crore of rising suns and resembling lightning. It has the power of competency and yields all perfections. It is the wheel called Manipuraka. 4. The wheel of the heart has 8 petals and its faces below. In its center on the phallus of light one should meditate, the symbol of the divine power. Here is the swan. She is beloved of all and enchants all the world. 5. The wheel of the throat extends over the breadth of 4 fingers. There, on the left is Ida, the moon nerve. On the right is Pingala, the sun nerve. In its center on Shushumna of fair color, one should meditate. Who knows thus becomes the donor of the perfection of Anhata, that is the unstruck note. 6. The wheel of the pellet, there flows the immortal elixir. The image of the tiny bell is in the orifice, whence is suspended the royal tooth, the uvula, the 10th opening. One should meditate on the void there. The dissolution of the mind stuff takes place. 7. The 7th, the wheel of the brow, is of the measure of the thumb. There, on the eye of knowledge shaped like a tongue of flame, one should meditate. That is the root of the skull, the wheel of Ajna, the giver of power over worlds. 8. That Brahman orifice is the wheel of Nirvana. There should one meditate on the opening shaped like a thread of smoke, thinner than a needle. There is the seat of meshes, the yielder of release. Therefore, it is the wheel of Supreme Brahman. 9. The 9th is the wheel of space. There is the lotus with 16 petals, facing upwards. Its pericarp in the middle is shaped like the ripple peaks, the center of the eyebrows. In its center one should meditate on the upgoing power, the supreme void. There indeed is the seat of the full mount, the instrument of fulfillment of all desires. 10. Whoso constantly studies this Upanishad is purified by fire and by air. He comes in possession of all wealth, grains, good sons, wife, horses, lands, elephants, animals, she-buffaloes, female attendants, yoga, and knowledge. No more does he return. Such is the mystic doctrine. Om, speech is rooted in my thought, mind, and my thought is rooted in my speech. Be manifest, patient to me, be a two for me, the linchpins of the Veda. Let no Vedic lore desert me. With this mastered lore I join day with night. I shall speak what is right, I shall speak what is truth. Let that protect me. Let that protect the speaker. Let that protect me. Let that protect the speaker. Protect the speaker. Om. Peace, peace, peace. Here ends the Saubhagya Lakshmi Upanishad, included in the Rig Veda. Om Tat Sat. Om Shri Krishnarpanamastu. Mantrahina, Kriyahina, Bhaktihina, Kshamapate.